Something's happening. Yeah. I see you. So, yeah, you want to make sure I'll send you the images that I was using for the backdrops. And then you want to add that font on the bottom. I'll send you screenshots of what this all looks like from my end on OBS too. But as long as your video resolution, your audio, stream key, everything is set up the way the mine looks and it's locked, then you should be good. But I will say the one thing, Pablo, like if you're pulling it up, pretty much anything we see on WebEx like is controlled by you. So you just want to make sure that like you're switching to like the right layouts and all the menu bars and stuff are hidden. Like it doesn't really matter what Maggie is doing because we'll see whatever you have set up on WebEx. Yeah. And then grid out the slides. Just the grid view when there's no slides, and then the side by side. Yep, just like that with when there are slides. And then Maggie, right, will be controlling who's visible and who's not.
Yeah. We'll figure that out. Because if I don't know if you guys should, like if I open the participant pane, like to see who's here, can you guys see it over top of Dan McCoy's face?
As long as it's set up, like I removed the participants, the chat, I had the control bar, I had the menu bar. It should all be like hidden.
Right. Well, but what I'm saying is that I currently have the participants box open.
Right.
And since you're viewing my screen, can you see that on top of Dan McCoy's face?
No. Oh, I see what you're saying. Nope, it's just slides.
No.
Oh, okay. One thing, Pablo, that I forgot. In OBS, if you go back to the sources where you like added WebEx, right? If you click on the WebEx, like what you already added, and then on the bottom there's like that little settings circle, right? So click on that, and it should pull up settings for that WebEx source, right? So I turned off that little box that says capture cursor. Yeah, that way layouts they can't see you do that. I think that's everything.
Here, let me check. I'll get off my phone and see what it is going like on YouTube.
I think it is from my end.
Let me check. I'll get off my phone and see what it is going like on.
Yeah, I just heard Catherine say that. But yes, please, everyone check. Oh, man, guys. I haven't been sick in 2 years. My body's like, how do we do this again?
It is not fun. I was sick a couple weeks ago. Granted, it wasn't COVID, but it put me on my ass. I was like, that is miserable.
I feel like that person that's like, I'm fine. Like, I'll be home, but like, I can do it all. And then it gets to a certain hour and you're like, oh, like I cannot anymore. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Cool. I think we got it. Go rest.
Amazing. It's like amazing how simple all that is, but like the amount of ish I had to watch to like get to all those points is just ridiculous.
Maggie, what were you saying? Are you seeing like the participant box over at Melissa's face? Like I can't see it on YouTube.
Okay, good. So, okay, cool. So yeah, when you share, like if you're sharing your screen and you open either participants or the chat, it's an external pop-up box.
Yeah.
And I had it open, and I want to just make sure that, you know, tomorrow, if needed, I can run the run of show by bringing people in and sending them back down and making sure they're muted and everything without it popping up on the YouTube.
Yeah, because you're seeing it, right? Like I think you're sharing your screen. Like I don't see it popping up.
Yeah. I'm looking at the YouTube now, and I can't see it. I just wasn't able to tell before because I was presenting the presentation, and so you can't see anything.
So yeah, like when you share your slides, it's typically pulling from like the window, and so that's what I was saying. Like whatever, as long as that's all that it is on your end, that's all that we can see as viewers.
Cool. Okay, cool.
And I didn't hear anything, so I think y'all got that. Okay.
So that's where you have to move it in OBS to put it in the middle. That's like what. So I'm currently sending you. So that's where you have to add that image as like the background, and then hide that bar is what Anka wanted. So currently I'm sending you the images you have to add, but also what it looks like from my perspective on OBS. So that way you have both.
This is like the most like meta thing I've ever seen.
I know.
Sorry.
And I'm like,
I'm watching the YouTube, and then y'all are watching me watch the YouTube from Pablo's screen, watching me watch the YouTube. Yeah.
You
just
just
hide menu bar.
Yeah, and then move it up.
Let me stop sharing my screen. I'm getting a headache.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all.
That's okay.
Give me a second.
It still has
yeah, pull it out a little bit. It's still zoomed in, so I can only see Mozelle's name.
Oh my God, I like paused it and now it's freaking out on me.
What, the live stream?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it was freaking out with me too. Okay.
So I'm sending you I'm sending it to all of you. That way you have them for the backgrounds and then how it's supposed to look, Pablo. So you can set those up. Oh my gosh, Miss Erica. I'm always like, wait, what? It's okay, Erica. Irene is here to join you eventually.
Please, Mozelle, let me know if you need any. I'm happy to send live pickup soup if you need anything.
Oh, you're very sweet. For today,
Okay. Well, so zoom it, because it's still pulled in real tight, and I think the size you have it now is not going to give the background that everybody wants, right?
Right. So I just sent them, so probably you should have them now. Okay.
I know. So stop moving. Don't do anything. Okay. I think that is good. We'll be able to. Correct.
So, Maggie, I had it with the top covering it a little bit. I don't know if we want to still do that. Like on my view, I don't know if you can see in the email I just sent, but like I covered the top of it.
Yeah, so Catherine and I had talked about that a little bit yesterday, and it just looked slightly weird because it wasn't centered, and I just have a feeling that, Matt or Anka is going to be like, why isn't this centered?
Okay.
They're going to say, why isn't this centered, or why can we still see WebEx events? So either way, it's a lose-lose situation. So.
All right. Well, I have centered now, so if it changes, let me know. That's like an easy fix.
Yeah. Well, let's keep it centered.
I think the only thing you can't change once you're streaming is like any kind of like resolution settings and stuff. So as long as that's taken care of, I think the rest you can edit in real time if we need. Okay, I am gonna go. I'm gonna leave this live stream on, Pablo, if you want to keep testing. Also, you can practice clicking end stream, and it should take a few seconds, but then work. Is there anything else you guys need from me?